Today is the day that Michael Cohen reported to federal prison to begin serving a 3-year sentence. And a few hours before he was due to board the prison bus, if that's how they do it now, I'm not sure, he once again lashed out at the pig in the White House. Cohen called Trump a liar and a racist. That's like saying, Michael, it's like saying water is wet, and you knew it from day one. Cohen said outside his apartment in Manhattan before he took off for the prison, he said, quote, "I hope that when I rejoin my family and friends, that the country will be in a place without xenophobia, injustice, and lies at the helm of our country." End quote. Yeah, that. Let's hope it doesn't take the 3 years that Michael Cohen has been sentenced to serve. I would hope that Trump, through whatever legal and peaceful means, NSA, would just fucking disappear. Just go away. You're not wanted here except by the psychos in this country, and apparently we have millions of them. Cohen added, before he went away, he said, quote, "There still remains much to be told, and I look forward to the day that I can share the truth." End quote. Well, I have two comments about that. First of all, yeah, I look forward to that day too, Michael, but my question would be, why have you waited? I mean, if there still remains much to be told, why haven't you told it? I'm sure there's some legal situation here that I'm not aware of, but that would be my first reaction. Now, remember what Cohen pled guilty to: tax charges, tax fraud, and separate fraud charges related to his personal business dealing. Also to campaign finance violations stemming from his role in the payoff to one of the women that Trump had an affair with, that Trump mounted his blubbery fucking body. And of course, Trump just skates along committing chaos and disorder and racking up the number of crimes this orange son of a bitch has committed. And Cohen goes to prison. I mean, does that make any sense? I can't get my mind around it in a way that I can figure out. It was to pay off Trump's affair. Trump, the lying, filthy, sneaking son of a bitch who sucks up to the Christians every chance he gets. And of course, they love it. They love it. But he's the one that committed the breach of contract, breach of faith. Trump did. Cohen, being Trump's employee, starts paying out the money to keep the woman quiet. And Cohen goes to prison. Not Trump. I do feel sorry for his family. I didn't see one news photo or television video recording of his family where they all didn't look, his wife and son and daughter, where they didn't look just crushed and devastated by what they have to deal with because Trump is a criminal and their dad was a suck-up to Trump. And the family has to deal with it. How unfair is that? Cohen, of course, you know this, but I'll just run through it again. He admitted to federal prosecutors that, yes, he had arranged the hush money payments to buy the silence of porn actress Stormy Daniels, whose lawyer Michael Avenatti, is it Michael Avenatti? He's going to prison now too, it looks like. He's got like 30 or 40 charges again, but it looks like the charges against Avenatti, it looks like Avenatti, the charges look like Avenatti was a real hustler, in a bad sense of that word. But that's different. Anyway, the money to silence Stormy Daniels and former Playboy model Karen McDougal was handled by Cohen at Trump's direction. And Cohen's going to prison. Now, Trump, for his part, the orange lying fucking Trump, he said, no, I didn't have any affairs with any of these women. No, I am not, don't even know him, never saw him. What about the pictures of you and the woman? Oh, fake news, all fake news. Trump has also called Cohen a rat. That's a good B-grade movie, film noir term used by gangsters, right? He's a rat. Cohen has been called a rat by the gangster in the White House. Jesus, God. Cohen told the committee back in, when did he testify? Back in February, the House Oversight Committee. Cohen said, quote, lying for Mr. Trump was normalized and no one around him questioned it, end quote. This is the President of the United States. Why do we allow him to continue? Yoo-hoo! Why do we allow Trump to continue as the leader of the United States of, by God, Christ Jesus, this is a Christian nation, America? Huh? Anybody got an answer for that one? These phony fucking Christians, starting with Pence all the way into or out of the slime, whichever direction you want to go with Pence, are constantly pushing their sick, twisted, perverted, scummy, rotten brand of Christianity in everybody else's face. Where are you fucking Christians? You have a guy in the Oval Office who has broken all 10 of your God, quote, quotes, commandments, and you do nothing? You do fucking nothing. He's pissed on your Jesus Christ. He's celebrating people who set fire to your Jesus Christ's cross, and you fuckers do nothing. Christians? No, you're not Christians. You're swine fucking hypocrites is what you are. I can't describe how deeply this really offends me. And I don't go to church. I don't believe this shit. I don't believe religion. But I was brought up by people who did, and they believed it in a sincere, fearful, scared shitless, if they didn't believe it, kind of way. But they never used Christianity the way you fucking Christians are using it. Never. You hypocritical scum. Lying for Trump was normalized and no one around him questioned it. Can you imagine? I can't get my mind around a bunch of self-professed believers in a 2,000 year ago part-time rabbi, part-time carpenter who tried to explain to people that honesty was good and living an honorable life was good, and that being kind to people suffering was good, and taking care of each other was good, and being truthful was, that was the message. And I certainly subscribe to all of that without having any belief in this afterlife horse shit that religions like to talk about. But to believe in living a decent life, an honest life, an open life, a life that you're not fucking over other people because you can, seems like a good way to do things and very simple way to do things. Of course, you can't do that if you live in a capitalist society. Capitalism is based on just severely fucking, if not killing, the other person. One way or the other. I don't mean with a knife or a gun. I mean killing them economically. Using them and kicking them to the fucking curb. That's what capitalism and Christianity, that's why they're such wonderful bedmates. That's why they fuck each other all the time. Capitalism and Christianity. You can't have one without the other. You can't do it. There's no way. I'm talking about American capitalism, predatory capitalism. Yeah, there are some states some countries that, no, wait a minute, hold on, I'm getting confused. I think the countries where there is a solid belief in a supreme being are countries that are heavily socialist. But capitalism and Christianity will tell you, I mean, it does tell you, you do it this way or you're fucking condemned for all eternity. Not for 1,000 years, not for 1,000,000 years, not for 1,000,000,000 years, not for 1,000 billion, but for fucking ever! How's that for a curse? And capitalism is the same way. You do it our way. And if you don't like your substandard wages, if you don't like living in a hovel, if you don't like being a slave, if you don't like eating the shit food while we at the main table gorge ourselves, if you don't like that, fuck you. Capitalism and Christianity. Perfect bedmates. They're constantly fucking each other. Over and over and over again. And we get in the way. Of course, when Trump lies through his ass like a good Christian would do, a good Christian faker, which is what Trump is, prosecutors know the truth. They knew that he actually ordered the payments. Trump also said, now this is a part that just is mind-fucking to me. Trump also said that Michael Cohen should have known that those payments were illegal. It's Cohen's fault. This is what Christians do. The devil led me astray. Not my fault. The devil led me astray, but I repent, Jesus. Oh, please forgive me.
And didn't that actually go through the National Enquirer guy, Pecker?
What about him?
I mean, wasn't he the middleman? Didn't he broker that? It's like, oh, no, don't pay cash. Remember that recording? No. We're going to get our friend.
Yeah, hey, turn that light out. It's blinding me. Woo. Forgot to turn the light out. Watch this. Boom. Oh. Whew. Thank you. He said... The orange bastard said that Cohen should have known the payments were illegal. And then what? Of course he knew they were illegal, you dumb fuck, Trump. Of course he knew it. He was doing it for you because you ordered it, you son of a bitch. However, back in December, Trump said, he tweeted, he doesn't talk, he tweet. He said, I never directed Michael Cohen to break the law. He was a lawyer, and he's supposed to know the law. It is called advice of counsel. Ooh, Donnie. How fucking amazing. You know the term advice of counsel? Oh, my fucking word, you're a genius. Where did you learn? Did you go to law school? He added, the orange bastard added, and a lawyer has great liability if a mistake is made. That's why they get paid. I mean, what the fuck kind of don't, Mike. Don't even try to sort through that bullshit. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just hope that justice will prevail on this fucker. I really do. Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. As you know, we've switched formats and are now broadcast exclusively on the Progressive Voices Network. So that means you get fewer program interruptions, no corporate commercials, and lots of profanity. But our format change also means some of our radio listeners no longer hear the program. It's been a while since I mentioned our podcasts, so you may have forgotten that there is a way to listen to this program anytime you need a good dose of screaming. Visit MikeMalloy.com and subscribe to our podcasts. You have your choice. You can listen to the ranting with the audio podcast or listen and watch me lose control with a video podcast subscription. As a podcast subscriber, you can download the program to your mobile device and take me with you wherever you go. And if you have a friend who needs a dose of truth-seeking, you can give a gift subscription as well. That's MikeMalloy.com, and never miss a minute of the uncensored fun and frivolity.